Good morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you're watching this video. We are back home here at Great Adventure after our Cedar Point trip. Has been a while. I do expect there to be quite a few changes at the park right now. As you can see by the puddles around, it has been raining a lot recently, so I don't expect a big crowd at the park today, so I'll be happy to walk on to some of our favorite coasters. That also means we don't have to do the flash dash as we do every morning, so that should be pretty cool. Maybe we can even get multiple rides on that. We'll just have to see. But without further ado, let's get right into the park. Well, this is a new site. They're actually holding at security. It's still 30 minutes before park open, the usual time we get here, but they usually just hold us at the front gates. But I guess now they're holding us at security, and maybe they are expecting pretty low crowds. Gonna have to talk a bit loud because of the copyrighted music directly above me, but first change here, they replaced the old entrance sign with this new modern one. Unfortunately, that does mean that they did remove the Looney Tunes characters along the planters, but I'm really appreciative of this change. I mean, it really highlights the Great Adventure on the bottom instead of just the basic Six Flags. All this is part of their main street upgrades. We can also see there's some red and blue flags over there that represent that this is in fact Main Street, so happy they're changing up their front entrance area. Once again, was let into the park at park opening. They're no longer doing the hold here, so I guess they do want to avoid having people run to Flash. We do also have a supervisor up here telling people to walk to Flash, but either way, we are most likely going to get the first ride of the day, so I will be back with our rides on Flash.
A few moments later.
Never mind, they need a few more hours of maintenance. I didn't see the train in there, so I guess they took it off so they can do some more work on it, but did see them testing on the way coming in here, so I don't really know what other changes they need to do. Of course, I'm not maintenance, so I don't know what issues arise during the testing process, but just unfortunate that happened. Another unfortunate thing, they confiscated my stick, so video stabilization might not be the best, audio might not be the best either, so just unfortunate that could happen, even with coming here the whole year with it, and to Cedar Point, and to Dorney Park as well. It's frustrating, you know. With Flashdown, you probably know what we're heading to next, but unfortunately didn't hear a lot of action over here, so it might be down as usual, but we shall see, we shall see. Another change of note, this used to be a roller coasters and coffee location, but now I guess it is nothing. I guess they weren't getting enough business or something, or maybe it could be understaffed moment, but interesting to see this mid-season development. I feel like I shouldn't even come back here in the morning since they rarely have it open. This is like now the 4th time in a row that Toro's been closed when we're coming back here. What's not a good sign though is that El Mercado is closed down, which I don't know if that's a case of low staff or just because there's not a lot of people here, but absolutely not a good sign. This shop is closed. What a shocker. Well, good thing we changed up our routine to have it by Flash, but I mean, with Flash down right now, there's really no point to be back here. Now, usually the attendant at the front entrance doesn't really help the situation, but I mean, he said it would be closed all day. Great. Wonderful. What a great start to our day. Well, now these look like some new fence along the Medusa path. They are also doing current work right now, so these are very, very recent fencing, so happy they can match the area over there that we saw last time. What a shocker, Medusa is closed as well, so I have no idea what is open right now. Absolutely horrendous. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if Mine Train is closed, but that's where we're gonna head over to now, hopefully get some ride in. And I would not believe my eyes, we found an open ride. This is also one of the Mine Train's newest trains. It's the very bright blue and red train. So I believe they are on 2 trains, which is kind of shocking for Mine Train. That's usually only on 1 train. So let's finally hop our first ride of the day, I guess. Two rides here on Mine Train. Although I was mistaken, there is only 1 train on the track just because there is literally nobody here. I didn't really see where Orange Train was. I guess they took it off for maintenance, so they might be down to 1 train again. But hey, it's a newly painted train, so that's always nice. Always gotta love that last Magnum Hill, as we're calling it, in the Magic Seat. But either way, really solid ride on this piece of history. Ever since last time, they have since taken out the Savannah Sunset sign and replaced it with a Best of the West sign. So I guess when Log Flume Bridge is not open, which won't be very often, because usually when Log Flume is open, Best of the West is also open, but this is just another entrance to Best of the West, and the sign here represents that. So, literally 1 ride being open at this area, there is no point for me to be back here, so I guess it's time to head over to the other side of the park, see what's open there. Even the fountain isn't trying today. Having a Six Flags day today. Now here's the change I can only pick up going this way. I for some reason missed this, but Stay Tuned was indeed a temporary shop and is now Adventure Gifts, which kind of makes sense because of the theming of the area, but happy they could finally renovate this to make it on theme. I've seen little to no updates here at Flash, so we're just gonna skip Movie Town for now and head over to Nitro. Oh man, this is unfortunate. Dancing Through the Decades is weekends only. I only really come here on the weekdays just because of my busy schedule, but that's just unfortunate. I really wanted to see this year. They gotta be joking. This is absolutely ridiculous how many rides are closed right now. Well, really the only thing to do now is bite the bullet and pay for lockers for Jersey Devil. It's just unfortunate how much Great Adventures operations make me pay. Two rides here on Jersey Devil. Obviously couldn't get more because of that line right there, and the ops aren't the best today. It is on 2 trains, although I did hear that 3rd train is ready for operation, so happy to see that in the future. Running pretty amazingly today, shockingly, just because it's so really bleak out, not really sunny, but I mean humidity's up, so I can kind of get that though. I did unfortunately bite the bullet, get the locker. I mean, what else is there to do today? So I did see Nitro start its testing, but I didn't see any riders on it, and it was pretty consistently empty. So maybe we'll get to ride Nitro soon, but we'll have to see. Whoops, that's not supposed to be like that. But Barnstormer update here. Not much to see here, although they did get rid of the red panels on the other side, so I'm pretty sure they're taking that into the shop to take a look at it. Also, we have the counterweight for red side there as well. Nothing to note of for green side, but just a shame that they couldn't get this operating this year. Closed ride. Closed ride. And most likely, closed ride. Wonderful. Oh wait, never mind. It's actually open. We finally found an open ride. So I guess this makes up for everything. Not really. But hopefully we can fix our day here at Flash. Once again, finessed 2 rides here on Flash, although I do not know why I did that, because there were 3 switchbacks in the queue house over there. I mean, I guess anything is better than nothing. This is probably going to be the longest I have ever waited for it, and I will probably never wait for it ever again, because that was kind of not worth it. It's a very good thing that we come here in the morning, but you know, it is what it is. At least it was open. That's the most important part. Got a very middle ride for the first ride, and then a row 9 ride for the second ride. I really enjoy the back on this, is really much so. But the front is also better because of the air time over there, but that also makes the back a really good ride as well. So really good 2 rides here on Flash. Then over to the other side of the park now. I fully expect Toros to still be closed because, you know, he did say that it would be down all day, but they didn't say Medusa would be down all day. He said it would possibly open later in the day, so it is later in the day, so I'm gonna head over there to see if it might be open or not. Well, call me shocked. It's actually open, so let's hop a ride. Two back-to-back rides here on Medusa, all in the back row. It is really hauling in the first half, as usual, but you know, yada yada, turn brakes, turn them off, whatever. I have heard, did get an anonymous tip that they might be turning the fire on soon, so that's cool, I guess. But the reason they had a delayed opening today was because they had to assemble the 3rd train, which is also really cool. Today is July 2nd, so 4th of July weekend is coming up very quickly, and they need all the capacity they can on that day, because trust me when I say this, it will be really crowded on that day. So they need all the trains and all the capacity they can on all the rides. But either way, really good 2 rides here on Medusa. I think I've just about had it with the day today. There is not a lot of good rides open right now, which does include the one we're staring at right now. So just an unfortunate showing here at Great Adventure today. It is luckily our home park, so we can come back for a more better visit, but just remember how in the last Great Adventure vlog, how I said it couldn't get worse. Well, apparently it can, and this is a great example of a worse day. Just an unfortunate showing, and the very pathetic day that it was today. But make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and of course, subscribe for more theme park content. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.